they got their pat thing running off how I run the jails and all that. No, I try to talk to him, and they got another guy screaming, so I walked away. I can't just stay there and not talk to him. But I do that all the time. But I can't get the message out because they don't want to hear it.
I'm Lynn with Prescott E-News, and we've talked before. First of all, how's your wife doing?
Wife's doing good, thank you.
And so this is a different kind of race for you. It's statewide.
Yes.
And what made you decide you wanted to get into the Senate race?
First of all, I would never do this if I did not have the support statewide. I've been sheriff 24 years, but I've always come up to visit the other counties, especially the Republican. And I give a lot of speeches around the country. So I'm not being egotistical, I am well known everywhere, and I have high name ID. So I may not be able to compete with the dark money and the PACs that my two opponents have, but I do have the name ID, and I'm a fighter, and I expect to win because I want to take on the Democrat candidate. That's my mission. The reason I'm doing it, I would not do it if Trump was not the president. I've been with him from day one, and I will always be with him. So I think he needs a little help in Washington where someone in the heart believes in him. And because whatever he does, his agendas, policies affect the people of Arizona. But I do have a great background that nobody talks about. It's always that he jumped out of the sky to be the sheriff. Come on. I was a veteran of the Korean War, cop in Washington, cop in Vegas. But my big job was with the U.S. Drug Enforcement, which is very critical these days. And I was head of the DEA in Turkey, head of the DEA in Mexico, South America, head of the DEA in Texas, head of the DEA in Arizona. This is on the federal side, so I think I know where the U.S. border is in Mexico, so I can use that experience. But some of my opponents will call me a one-issue guy.
Did you find
well, even if it was one issue. We have a problem with illegal immigration. We have a big problem with the drug problem, the crime problem. I'm a terrorist. I was in intelligence too. So I got the background for all those. But I'm not just a one-issue guy. My wife and I owned and operated a business for 10 years. I'm a diplomatic attaché, I was. And I believe in what Trump's policies are. So I do. And I have two other things going for me. Life experience, and I think I have common sense. I have a couple battles that I'm very disgusted with, especially since I've been a federal official, what they did to me for politics, Holder, Obama, judges, ACLU, the Justice Department, on a little contempt of court. And you have this George Soros that pumped in over $3 million. You have the Department of Justice, when voting is going on, charged me with a misdemeanor, same as a barking dog. I'm not bitter, but the only problem I have is they can do that to me. They can do it to you.
So, okay, so as far as Trump, have you been satisfied with what he's accomplished as president so far?
Yes.
Okay.
98%. Don't ask me what the 2% is, I don't even know.